am willing to do a minimum of 80,000, just a minimum. Like, you know, I've noticed like dating people who made seven figures. You know, I've dated between, and I realized the type of guy I think would be best for me is somewhere between 80 and 150,000.
Guys, entitlement is a really interesting concept. But what if you're single, can't get a man, and you gotta come on the internet to find a man, and you're requiring that he makes $150,000 a year, even though you're a single mom? Yes, guys, things is getting drastic out here on these internet dating streets, but let's get into this reaction so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Joy.
Joy, where you calling me from?
Chicago.
Chicago. How old are you?
Dang, I see people who I know join. Hey, y'all.
Why you gotta always be trying to dust the weave off? Why? It might be her real hair, but I don't think so. I think it's the weave. Let's go.
27.
Oh, you're lying.
What do you do for a living?
I work in commercial banking.
Commercial banking. Okay, you have any children?
Yes, I have one.
How old is your child?
About to be 6.
6 years old. Have you ever been married?
No.
When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
March 22nd. I'm an Aries.
All right, this is Joy, Chicago, one child, 6 years old, 27, commercial banking. Is it Aries? What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Somebody with a career. Somebody with less than 2 kids, between the ages of 33 to 45. Somebody who's honest. Somebody who's understanding. Someone who likes kids.
Let me stop right there. Let me go back to the part where she said from 33 to 45. We're just gonna play that right now.
Between the ages of 33.
Now, you think that these women are wanting older men for their maturity. But there's a reason why she wants men from 33 to 45. And see, it's not just because women like older men. No, she wants you to be financially stable to come in and take care of the child. That's what it's about. So think about this. That's the highest earning in a man's life, usually going towards that way. 33 to 45. By the time you get into your 40s, you're starting to hit your stride, right? In whatever industry you're in. So imagine you coming in, dealing with a young lady that's 27 with a 6-year-old child. So all of that investment in yourself is going towards her. That's pretty much what it is. So whenever you hear these chicks, typically single moms that come on the internet, they're always looking for older men pretty much to use their earnings on their children from somebody else. Let's go.
Kids, somebody who has time. I want to cross a lot of men who don't have time because they're so busy.
Because they ain't got time for you to ruin their life. That's why. Yes, they don't want you. Why would they want to have time for you? In your situation. I already know what you're gonna ask, but I'm telling you, you won't find out why they don't have time for somebody like her. We're gonna find out.
Businesses and careers. Yeah.
Okay. What's the deal?
And the reason why they don't have time is because you're not worth the time to them. That's why it is. If you were worth the time, they would make time. But because you're not worth that time to them, they don't make time. Probably because you're not special in comparison to other people. That's probably why.
Deal breakers for you, boo?
Bums.
Bums?
People without a car. People without a house. People who don't like to travel. If you don't have a passport, this ain't gonna work at all. I'm a traveler, so you need to have a passport. What else is a deal breaker?
Well, okay, hold on. Okay, a house. Could you have an apartment?
Oh yeah, just it has to be yours. Like you can't be like, oh, me and my baby mama, we gonna have on rent because we doing this for the kids type shit. You know?
I feel you on.
Your name on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Passport. So if he doesn't have a passport, you can't help him get one?
There's reasons why men don't have passports. It's because they owe a lot of child support, which That's right there. It's a deal breaker. Because that means you got too many kids, you can't afford them. So
Okay.
And then that's another thing. There may be a felon. You know, felons can. Well, people who have what you call these things? People that's on papers.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get passport. I can't do what you can't even do shit. So I don't really. That's nothing. But if you like willing, and
Take her and her kid on a vacation.
If you're willing and open and ready, I can schedule your appointment at the post office and you can get that cracking. That's right. But yeah.
So that's a hard. So a guy not able to get a passport is a hard deal breaker for you.
Yes, I dated someone who owed $7,000 back child support who just refused to pay it because he didn't want to give it to his baby mama, and I went to Thailand by myself for a whole week because this nigga didn't have a passport.
Okay, so I tried, fellas. You gotta have a passport or be able to get one, or she can't ride with you.
Okay.
All right, what else, baby girl?
What else is a deal breaker? No career. You gotta have some type of something. I've dated scammers, drug dealers. It's just not worth it. Like, I need you to want something. You could like.
So why are you dating scammers and drug dealers? Wanna know why? It's easy. Let's go back to the part where she said that the guys who are the business people won't give her time. Actually, we might just play that right now.
They're so busy with their businesses and careers.
Okay, good. You guys heard it again, right? They won't give her time. So what are you relegated to doing? You're relegated to doing what? Dating the scammers and drug dealers. Because that's what you attract with your persona, with your attitude, with how you present yourself. The guys who have a lot to offer, what are they saying? They're like, you know what, you're pretty or you're okay, but I don't want to take things further with you, so I'm too busy to talk to you. That's a red flag. It lets you know that you've already been in the vicinity of where you want to be, but you can't stay there. So why can't you stay there? That's why you're on Kendra G right now looking for a man, because you can't stay there. Instead of looking at why you can't stay there, you're trying to go ahead and cast the net out there again. No. Go back and look at the situation and look at why those guys don't like you.
You gotta have a career. Like, I don't think a UPS driver is a career, because.
Oh, here we come. Let's attack the blue collar black men. Oh my God.
UPS drivers make a lot of money.
Yes.
I know, but it's not the like.
So a UPS driver for you is not a career. Okay. So any other examples that you will say no to?
That's it. I think because I have.
How about a person that works?
Hold on. Let me go back to the UPS drivers. UPS, number one, is a great company. UPS drivers can make $100,000 in a year or more. That money can be used towards company stock options. You have a lot of UPS drivers that become millionaires based off their own stock options in the company alone. You have UPS drivers who own real estate. You have UPS drivers who own rental properties all the time. You have UPS drivers who have millions of dollars in stocks and in mutual funds and index funds. See, you don't know, and then that might not be a permanent thing for the guy. He might be a UPS driver right now, but that doesn't mean that's what he's gonna be doing in the next 5 years. This is why a lot of young ladies are missing out on good quality men. The brother's already working for UPS, which is a hard job to get. He's doing well. So why come he can't transition to somewhere else? He might be making more money than you in commercial banking, which is what I believe.
How about a person that works at Comcast or like an electricity company?
Oh yeah, if it's something you have a passion of doing and like it's a purpose to get somewhere more.
Okay.
I think at UPS drivers, I had a bad experience with somebody delivered one of my bags one day, and he was like, "Oh, I think he just rubbed me the wrong way," and that was just a deal breaker for me. Like, why are you all in my mix? No.
Trust me, boo. Nobody from the UPS driver, if they were to get with you, their life would not change for the better. Especially how you be talking like this. Listen, no. They're running from you, trust me. You don't have nothing to give them from what I'm seeing.
Honestly, one of my Louis Vuitton packages had got misplaced. This was one of my regular drivers. And I'm like, hey, I got my packages, and one of my boxes was open. So they made him come back around, and I showed him the video, like, y'all delivered my packages, and it was open. He like, oh, well, there's a bag right there. Was that bag in it? No, that's the bag I'm carrying, nigga. No, my bag was open, and I'm missing something. So who dropped this here and didn't have any time for it? And then he tried to hit on me like, oh, you got a nigga? Like, I'm trying to figure out where my shit at, and you trying to talk to me?
So this is why you'll never date a UPS driver.
So ghetto.
Okay.
The ghetto.
Well, she gave us the backstory to it. I think somebody said
I'm not a banker, so Ms. Ash, I'm not a banker, so.
Someone said
Not acting like that, you're not no banker. No. You probably sweep the floor, but anyway.
Said this. She said, girl, my brother started with UPS as a driver and moved to a CEO.
CEO of UPS? Okay, that's good for him.
I don't think, did your brother become the CEO of UPS? I don't think he became the CEO of UPS. Bonnet Snatch Sanchez, let us know what your brother became the...
See, listen, he's talking about CEOs. I dated lawyers who own their own businesses, own restaurants, own all that. So I get the whole CEO thing, but when I mean career, bye. When I mean...
Ooh, you're talking to a kid. You see that? Bye. You see that? That was the kid in the background.
Like, career, like something that like long term, like you know that dude Detroit, the detective police officer, he like my type. That dude from Detroit that came on that she made a highlight.
Oh, what's his name? I know him too. He's been one of my followers for a long time. Did you reach out to him?
No, I'm sorry. I like to be noticed. I don't.
But you saw him on the show. He don't know you exist.
I know, and that's good.
This one is interesting. No, I don't reach out. That's the problem, right? That's a lot of women's problem in Black America. You see somebody that you're interested in, but you can't put yourself in the right position. But when the white woman comes around and notices that guy, that white woman not gonna have the attitude. They're gonna be more aggressive. You see? So you see something that you think that there's a good fit for you, but you need to be noticed. Noticed for doing what? What is he gonna notice you for? What do you have to offer? Obviously not much, because you're on Kendra G show. So you don't have that much to offer that you think you do. Maybe not to a man. That's why you can't get one. Okay? Like, I know it makes too much sense. Let's go.
On the show, we don't know you exist.
Exactly.
No,
Well, you know, a girl DMs a guy on my show and they got a whole family now, married, baby, and everything.
I know. I saw that success story. I was just telling my friend about it. Like, she really be getting people together on it.
But the moral to the story is the guy came on.
That's I dated, and he's still around if I wanted him. It's just with him being so busy, we just ain't on the same page. So I get what you're saying. I dated. He's still around if I wanted more. So don't get it twisted.
But okay, moral to the story. Move back a little bit.
No, you can't want him more. He's so busy, so you can't get him more. Why are you lying? Why are you delusional?
I just look at it like this. Since I've been following your show, since it's been about 2,000 people, you know, and it's been growing. And the fine guys tend to have a lot of women in their DM, and I can only imagine how, you know, many people they deal with. Like, just on a regular basis, people DM me and I don't even get to them. So I can only imagine coming on the show with 7,000 people, how many do they actually get to? So
fair enough, this is true, but that's why you continuously, well, listen.
It's called competing. That's called competition. It's life. Get over yourself.
It's your life. But it seems like overall, you ain't never letting a guy know first that you might be interested.
No, I have.
Okay.
It's just, I have.
Okay, well, let's continue. Jasmine, Joy. I think I already know the answer to this. The guy gotta look a certain way.
You know what? I used to have this particular type, but now I'm more open. I actually used to love fat man. Like, I mean, when I talk about fat, I mean stomach. That was my type. I love I love the fat dude. So, like, you know, I just don't like light skin, man. You just gotta be dark skin.
You're light skinned.
Okay.
So you wouldn't date somebody your complexion?
No.
Why?
Because they gonna think we brothers and sisters.
You see how stupid that is? I mean, I'm a dark skinned guy. I mean, but that don't make no sense. Like I mean, I won't date a light skinned man because people gonna think we brothers and sisters. That is the most dumbest shit in the world. So a good man that you could be, you know, there for you, you gonna disqualify him because he's light skinned. Like he can help that. This is why this is so dumb.
Can the guy have kids already?
No more than 2.
No more than 2. You just said that. Does he gotta make a certain amount of money? How much?
I am willing to do a minimum of 80,000, just a minimum. Like, you know, I've noticed like dating people who made 7 figures. You know, I've dated between, and I realized the type of guy I think would be best for me is somewhere between 80 and 150,000. Because they tend to be able to have a little bit more time and be a little bit more balanced. Like when I dated guys that was making like 6 figures, high 6 figures, 7 figures. They were entrepreneurs, they owned their own businesses, and they were so busy with building their businesses. Like the relationship was there, but it was just like, okay, I gotta do this. I have to go to court. I have to do this. I gotta do that. And it just didn't work. So I'm
okay.
Maybe I
So,
a little.
Go ahead, baby. Say it one more time.
I said maybe that's why I'm like 80 to 100.
80 to 150, you said.
Let me stop there. You've dated guys from 80 to 150 and noticed they have more time. So that money in the population is already almost like 1 or 2% of black men or men in general. So my question is, what happened? Why didn't you close the deal? Let me tell you what happened, because you ruined everything, or he ruined everything, or something, or you just couldn't make it work. So if you already had the opportunity, why didn't you seize it? But you know what, guys? I'm done talking about her. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.